Southwestern Lock-in? Lotion. Nah, I think it's Lock-in.
How about it?
That was a breeze! So what do you think? I've been having one of our two forces. Attack the mercenaries.
Well?
Fucking blue cheese. Ah yes, I specifically want cheese that is very, very blue, for whatever freaking reason. Does Bobby taste bad? I don't know!
I carry a little of everything.
And then he just tastes into it and just fucking dies on the spot. Well, I mean, he's the one who wanted it.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Quality, sure. I didn't even check the item description. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong menu. Okay, let's try this again. 3 4 cheeses.
Okay.
What's up, though? After once the following how coach from Imperial territories gathering to stop the kingdom with fans. When someone strongholds at all costs, so. Almost stopped on my words there. We snipe one other enemies from the Am stronghold out of wall strongholds captured. I can read.
Though I've abdicated my title of Duke, I can still show them what it means to smack against a shield.
Yep.
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless.
So what are you talking about? Me, I'm fine. Of course there would be a fucking summoner. Why the fuck would they not?
Hear you loud and clear. Let us begin our advance.
We must act now, before the worry
You go
sets
ahead
in.
and help.
Let us see what we can do.
Let's get the... How can I face my comrades after this?
I'm just gonna go start that summoning sequence mapping.
My wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
We got your back.
Well, thank you for that.
Hear you loud and clear.
Still improving.
You're like a beautiful flower. No, you're like the goddess herself descended to help us.
Do I look anything like the goddess? At all? No, then don't. Don't compare me to her.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
So we've done it.
Of course.
Our time has finally come.
Because why the fuck would they make it easier? Help! It's barely even under the third. Of course, I don't even know. The game keeps telling me that. Oh.
Yeah, right. That went well.
Okay, well.
Surprisingly.
Surprisingly, himself talked to that. I don't know freaking how, but yeah, around half way mark. Yeah, that would be more of a concern. For what the game's telling me, though, they are perfectly fine.
This keeps up. My turn.
Seize this moment.
What are you staring at?
Yep.
Bow before me.
Take a breather.
Jesus Christ.
How can I face my comrades after this? All right, what's next?
These two, honestly.
I'll show you no mercy.
Alright, there we go. Jesus. And now to go into the attack point because that's it's gonna force me to.
I see no merit in remaining on this battlefield any longer.
That's what we're okay. thought we were actually fighting someone, not doing an escort, but you know, I guess these fights here are happening.
Time to get in there and fight.
You'll be doing no such thing.
Kiryu, come on. Let's get marching. Kiryu, loud and... We're here to assist you.
Is that all we've got?
Oh, I just want to stop the enemies from doing anything over here. Just one ahead, but I guess not.
You'll have to take things from here.
Alright, every enemy in here perishes. Sorry for being Michael.
Right on.
Bop. Level up.
Yeah, not
Wonder when the other sides are gonna be like green max at this point. Of course, it might be a while if I just don't use any of the
Wounds are severe.
permanent stamina pieces, but you know, just wondering.
This place won't be
I think it happens
around
eventually.
anymore.
Now that's how you defend. I have to give credit where it's due.
Greetings.
That's so.
Welcome.
Looks like our fighting's going on well. Remember, little shopping never hurt anybody. Thanks so much for coming in from Leicester, and I've gotten some access to some new supplies. I can cram my shop full of all kinds of bargains.
Well, hello there.
By which I mean the exact same thing, because my stock barely changed at all. This cutting edge continues to be the strongest thing alive. I don't know why I keep wanting it to be a cutting edge. Well, I think actually increasing it to a better weapon tier would actually, you know, help it be more capable. But
Is this it?
it's doing numbers so far. It's doing numbers.
Is this it?
This is gonna be the best cutting edge weapon that ever beat the entire game with, I guess. The Ring has been caught flat-footed by an Imperial ambush. It means a particularly Kingdom armies marching around and must be repaired at once. Okay.
This is my safe place, and I won't let it fall.
I don't like the look of this, but I know we can pull through.
Fighting #1, get to the freaking guy. Freaking that damn come to us. Yep. Went down.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
Nah, I don't think I will. Wait!
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
You slash.
On to the next one.
Your presence alone gives our soldiers the courage to fight on.
Yep.
Is that all we've got? We need some help, and fast!
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Nah, I think it's you guys that'll be having a weird fight on your hands, especially because you can't outmaneuver this.
You're done. I've got.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Resistance is futile.
Also, game really injured Soda. It's like
I'm sorry.
barely got his
You
double
weren't
health.
strong
Come on,
enough.
that's not injured.
You'll have to.
Sure, if it was a more injured one, like say critically low health, then yeah, I'd probably understand there. But Jesus Christ.
Out of the way.
This is just the beginning.
I can't help but watch when you're going like this. I almost forgot to fight.
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
Level up.
Seems like fight.
There it is.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
A successful mission.
But you didn't do anything. Farewell.
Wait, it's ours? I did it, everybody!
I was surprised, man. You also despite your very low level.
Here it comes!
Good job for the dinner.
You're done! Here it comes! Ah! You're done!
The stronghold's out.
You've done well, everyone.
Seriously, why does this extra quest? I don't need them. Wait till you get the signal. We'll take the enemy by surprise. Rodrigue's ambush. Imperial forces are attempting to break through the front lines to attack the Kingdom Army from the rear. Deny them ingress into the Kingdom lands.
Let us show them the might of the greatest soldiers Vargas has to offer.
Yeah, we can win this!
Wow, can't believe how incredibly easy this has been so far.
I'm dragging the others down.
Oh wait, there's more. I can't believe it. Sounds like the same needs enemies or something. Can't believe it.
Seize this moment. We must act now, before the let us see what we can do.
I'll do my best.
I've got it.
Well, actually, I was just.
Let's give it a shot.
I'll do my best.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Still improving. I'll do my best.
You go help out Rodrigue.
I feel like I can do anything with you by my side.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
I'll give it an honest attempt.
I almost feel sorry for them.
I don't know how long I can hold out. Help me, please. Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. I've got it.
My wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Yep. Swingy, swingy, parrish, parrish, yada yada yada. Words in a nutshell.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Jeez, why are they going in such a weird direction? I guess whatever works to take the fastest method
Easy
possible. Oh hi, Hanneman! Nice to see you surprisingly early.
I'll dirty my hands if I must. I may be more suited to the classroom, but I cannot stand idly by.
Yep. Hello.
Allow me to fight alongside you.
Today, I shall ascertain the source of your power.
Well, I'm sad to say you won't be able to find out today. Or any other time, to be honest.
Thanks for the help, everyone. We couldn't have done this without a group effort.
What do you think?
More strength! More strength!
Huh.
Indeed.
Hexlock shield and more food.
Hey, how's it going? You been getting enough food?
Definitely. I'm eating way better than I was back in my mercenary days.
You didn't eat so good, huh?
I spent most of my time moving from place to place, so I had to manage on my own. I'd just fling whatever I could get my hands on into a pot. Can't say any of it ever tasted too great.
Wow, I'm surprised you could even live like that. And you never stayed at an inn?
Sometimes, if one happened to be nearby and I had a little extra money lining my pockets. But I never really felt like the food there was any better.
Sounds like you were at all the wrong places then. Nothing fun about a bad meal, I always say. That's why I want my inn to be known far and wide for its delicious food. I was actually hoping to do some cooking out here, too, so I could hone my craft. But I don't think it's going so good. You want to know why?
If I had to guess, it's because you think everything tastes good no matter what.
Hey now, I know the difference between regular old grub and the kind of stuff that gets your mouth watering.
They gave me an option. I picked an option. Can't blame me for that.
See, all the meat and fish we've got in the pantry is preserved. When you're not working with the fresh stuff, nothing you make's gonna have people hollering for more.
You think? But there are dishes from all over the world that use ingredients that are on the verge of going bad.
You sure that isn't because they don't have a choice?
I'm no expert, but I've heard it can make a nice cut of meat even more savory depending on how you prep it.
Huh. Maybe we can learn some more if we ask someone who's from one of those places.
Not to mention, there are other ways of preserving food, too.
You mean, besides dumping salt on everything?
I mean, besides that, who dumps salt on everything?
I'm sure you know about smoking your food, right? Things will keep for even longer if you do that after you cure them.
Yeah, but I heard that makes meat all smoky and gross. Kinda defeats the point if you ask me.
I think it depends on how you do it and what kind of wood you use. Apparently, it's really good if you do it right.
Wow, you sure know a lot about this stuff.
My mercenary days showed me more about the world than I could have ever imagined. I only really remember bits and pieces, though.
Come on, don't be so modest. I can't wait to get back in the kitchen with these new ideas you gave me. Hey, speaking of ideas, you want to help me think up some recipes with the stuff we've got here?
I'm not so sure me and cooking mix. But yeah, I wouldn't mind giving it a shot.
That's the spirit. I know we'll come up with some feast-worthy food if we just put our heads together.
And then when you do make the food, it's all just a bunch of the censored food stuff. Raphael? Yes, Jess? I don't think we did it good. Yeah, I don't think so either.
What's the matter, Ingrid? You sound exhausted.
Oh, it is just that my father's work never ends. Writing battle reports, explaining our Pegasus maintenance costs. There's always something that needs doing. I'm impressed that you, Felix, and His Majesty managed to stay on top of it all.
Are you sure you're okay, Ingrid? It isn't like you to be so worried.
Perhaps I'm simply not suited for desk work. Ugh, I sound pathetic.
Well, that's my cue to pitch in and help out. By treating a lovely lady to a fine meal.
Because that'll solve everything, I guess.
I thought you'd sworn off such flirtatious nonsense.
Can't you just accept a generous offer for once instead of immediately disparaging the giver?
Maybe you're right. In that case, I accept. I reached a good stopping point anyway, so I may as well eat on your coin. Phew. It has been some time since I've eaten this much. I've been so busy lately, my meals have consisted of whatever quick snack I can scrounge up in the moment.
Game, don't call me out.
Well, that makes the incredibly hefty bill worth it. Also, it's been a while since I've been able to watch you eat. I think I kind of missed it.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Sorry, that came out all wrong. What I meant to say was that it's a relief to finally see you enjoy a decent meal. I mean, we're basically family, you know? And I'm sure Felix and Dimitri would feel the same way.
Is that so?
When we were talking earlier, you said something about how a person can't cling to the past forever. Well, I think that's why it makes us so happy when we realize some things never change.
Some things never change, huh? Hold on. That means you were still gawking at me as I ate.
Yeah, but can you blame me? You are a fascinating eater.
You are not having a case here at all, Sylvain, I'm just saying.
I mean, you're normally really serious, but when you eat, it's like your entire face lights up.
Do you even hear yourself? Yes, well, speaking of things that never change, I thought of an even more important one.
What's that?
Our friendship. The way we're there for each other through thick and thin. Even if our relationship changes, we will always hold each other dear.
Okay, that line is way too cheesy. Who taught you to say that? What rogues have you been hanging out with?
Stop complaining and come with me. I want to buy some treats for everyone.
I'd follow you to the ends of the earth, my lady.
The sun burst into the running animations. It's like it reminds me of Club Elwyn whenever he decides to do his, funny little running animations. It's just like, away I go! Because now I probably might have to, quick snack out of the way. I might as well make some food after I finish this recording session. Because I am nearing the end of this so far. Perhaps hoping to take advantage of the trouble brewing within the kingdom, the people of Sreng launched an offensive from the north. Dimitri wiped out with his best soldiers to intercept. Man, I thought we were dealing with things in the north. Thought we were done dealing with stuff in the kingdom.
Whew. There may not be snow here, but the wind still settles right in your bones.
Make sure to stay warm, all right? It's often coldest in places without snow.
Apologies for dragging you so far north, and then saddling you with reconnaissance duties. Still, how are things looking?
Thought for sure we'd see signs of the enemy by now, but I've got nothing. You really think those Sreng folks are coming over these mountains? Seems like a pretty risky plan.
Oh, they will come. It's in their nature.
And if I know their leader, this will be a much larger raid than normal.
So about the leader.
This leader sounds like a big deal.
Yes, he's quite well versed in Fodlan's culture and military strategy alike.
After he was surrendered to Margrave Gautier as a prisoner of war, he was held here for some time. The Margrave lost his wife to the Sreng offensive, and I know he harbored many ill feelings towards their people. But he also hoped to improve relations between the two peoples, and thusly treated his prisoner well, teaching him our language and customs. Sadly, the prisoner did not appreciate the effort. He fled Margrave Gautier at his first opportunity and scurried back home.
But if Sreng offered him as a hostage, why would they welcome him back?
It's all a bit muddled and unclear. Father dispatched men to find out the truth of the matter, but everyone feigned ignorance.
Still, he now leads the Sreng forces, which means they must have at least some respect for the man. Doubtless, they were pleased when he walked in the door with inside knowledge of Fodlan practically oozing from his pores.
You've got one interesting neighbor, I'll give you that. Things are tougher in the north than I thought.
I'm glad you've come to understand our situation, at least in some small part.
Speak of whom, and he's how it appears.
Our preparations are complete, Father. Perhaps it's time we gather the generals?
Yes. Once everyone is here, we'll depart for the Ruska Mountains and take shelter at the stronghold in the foothills.
That stronghold again? We're practically retracing the entire northern campaign at this point.
Yes, that is where hostilities began, isn't it? Your Majesty, House Gautier should have been able to handle this situation ourselves. Pray forgive me for dragging you into it.
Not at all. Gautier and Fraldarius have long been allies in the fight against the forces of Sreng. It is only right that the leader of House Blathed should come to your aid in a time of such crisis. I'll be counting on you and Sylvain as well.
Don't worry, we'll send these folks packing.
Great. In that case, maybe I'll kick back and let you do all the... Kidding. Kidding. Of course, I'll give this everything I have. Well, except my life. I'll be keeping that.
I'll do my best as well, Margrave. Though, having ceded the Fraldarius title to my son, I fear I am not but a common military man now.
False modesty ill suits you, Rodrigue. Now let's all go out there and make our king proud.
Do I affect the Sreng army? Any allies routed? And we have the defend reviews. Okay, that's what we have to. Okay.
Brave soldiers of Vargas.
I'll let you continue in a moment. I just need a assignment tangent.
I task you now with this. Defeat the forces of Sreng and prove your might anew.
Infiltrate the fortress, defeat them.
I will hold down the stronghold. You focus on dispatching the enemy.
Okay. Don't be routed. Okay.
Stand on the same battlefield where my father once fought.
And repeating the same fight as well. Not sure how I feel about that one.
No, not quite there yet. Yep. Got that.
We must act now, before the worry sets in.
I'll have
Let's
you
see what we can do.
take that.
We will proceed. We must.
You go ahead and deal with that. Make sure we got base of heal. Yep. Just 20Ks, no boosts.
Stand down.
Yep.
feel as though I'm fighting alongside the young Margrave and late king once again. We must act now.
You go ahead and go over there.
Quite the sensation.
I'm honored you think I stack up to my father. I can't help but feel like I pale in comparison.
Enough of that. You are more than worthy of the comparison. And to one day take his place as the Margrave.
Hey, Dimitri's already blazed that path, so he's got to know what he's talking about.
So where do you think you're going? Get back here so I can kill ya. Level up for Rodrigue.
I'm ever chasing Lambert's shadow.
Let's do this!
Yep.
Out of the way.
There we go.
Can't let my friends down.
There will be no end if we stay on the defensive. Perhaps we should take the fight to our enemy instead.
Perhaps we should. Seize the stronghold within time to prevent enemy reinforcements from appearing. Okay.
These wild tactics remind me of my father's chess strategies. Wait. I think they might be trying to reach our base.
I can't focus on taking the bases.
We will proceed as planned.
I have zero idea if they're making it every time, but
We must strive.
We must act now.
I'll try.
Before the worry sets in.
Pop, pop.
Watch yourself!
Sure, thanks, Sylvain.
My father's first wife, the one who died in the Sreng raids. What was she like?
She was a classmate of ours at the academy, and the star pupil of the Black Eagles.
I understand he earned his Wall of Ice moniker after she was lost.
Indeed. Before that, he was a lively young man, cheerful and friendly to the last.
Too easy.
This is what time for this.
Yours is a strength that should be wielded freely.
Just crush their defenses.
Every enemy here within this area is dying today. You shine up here, then yada yada yada. Funny, memorable quotes and all that. Okay, I don't know. That line in particular is not particularly funny, but it is memorable. Wow, I can't believe I thought all of them right in there. It's okay.
Everything is going swimmingly. I doubt even Lambert could find fault with us.
I pray my son isn't causing you or his majesty too much trouble.
There we go, jeez.
That should make things easier, but there's still the commander to deal with.
This payback has been years in the making, Gautier!
Hello, generic NPC. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That guy. The one who's as loud as a cannon. That must be who we're looking for.
Come, we must let us see what we can do.
We will.
Pop. Pop. Nice.
You all on.
All of you are housing. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Enemy is falling left and right. Yada 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 yada. I'm gonna chase them all down. Can't help it. We're probably do it sometimes.
Can't let my...
Actually, I don't know if I would say sometimes, because... Like, there's moments where I think I just didn't pause good, but... Eh. Probably should taking more acting classes when I was young back then. Maybe I wouldn't have such an issue. Yeah, there you have kind of just talk into the mic and just everything is just take it away. You can assist them. Yep. Oh. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. There we go.
A resounding success.
Don't hate us for this. Our way of life hangs in the balance.
In what regard?
Out of the way.
What regard, though?
Sylvain! It's been a long time, old friend. I hear your brother kicked off.
Yes, he did. But what do you care? You're the one who left us behind, remember?
Alright. That's it. This.
We've got this.
Whoosh! Jesus.
I'm gonna follow your lead.
And done.
Perhaps I thought too highly of my troops. But I can retreat with my pride intact.
Yeah, and don't come back. Or if you do, at least leave your weapons and soldiers behind.
I'll think about it.
I probably won't. Nah, I didn't get the S-Rank call.
I'll hesitate no longer.
It's fine, I can always win another time. No big deal. Probably wouldn't let me over.
They descended upon us like a storm.
I've never seen the people of Sreng fight with such ferocity, and their leader was a pure terror.
What are you talking about? He was a massive pushover. Granted, new game plus, but still.
Still, I thought that man more discerning than to simply attempt to batter his way into Fargus.
Sounds like someone lit a fire under them. Probably convinced them this was their chance to take out the kingdom. What with our being occupied with the Empire and all.
But who would this Flamestoker be? Someone from Adrestia, perhaps.
We can't discount Cornelia and her ilk. They're like a bad rash that won't go away.
It will take time to pin down the truth. But even if this is the result of some outside influence on the Sreng clans, the fault still lies with me. I never should have educated that man.
Don't blame yourself, Father.
The people of Sreng do not speak the language of Fodlan. Had he never learned it...
Yet Sylvain was only able to get through to him as a result of your teachings. And though his words lacked compassion, it was still quite remarkable to hear him speak at all. I was raised to think of the Sreng people as demons who emerged unbidden from the snowy tundra. Considering that, exchanging even a few meager sentences with them feels like a miracle.
I agree with His Majesty. We will never achieve peace without understanding each other. And you know we can't end this through sheer force of arms alone, Father.
We already understand our enemy perfectly well. They fight for a port that is not choked with ice, and for land that is warm and fertile. Yet Fargus is hardly a region of abundance, and there is nothing we can spare them. So how exactly do you hope to achieve peace amidst such scarcity?
I don't know, yet. But I'll keep searching for a way, even if it takes my entire life.
You remain as naive as ever, boy.
Matthias, wait! Apologies, Your Majesty. I will go speak with him. You should make ready to head back.
What the Margrave says is reasonable, yet I sense an earnestness in your words as well, Sylvain.
Oh, I'm earnest, all right. I'll drag our people kicking and screaming to peace if that's what I have to do.
Peace with Sreng doesn't sound like some hopeless ideal to me. I'm sure you'll find a way to pull it off.
Thanks. That means a lot.
Regardless, we must eliminate this threat if we ever hope to free ourselves from the power of the relics. Still, there's no reason we must do so through military might and bloodshed, if another way will suffice. I appreciate the way you think, Sylvain. I truly do.
And I'm always impressed with how much you hate warfare, considering how good you are at it.
Is your father going to be okay? He didn't exactly take well to your opinion back there.
Trust me, I've been his son for long enough to know that the feelings he keeps private can fill a library. If he really thought I was some kind of naive idiot, he'd have kept it to himself. There's something else weighing on his mind here. I'm certain of it.
There you are, Matthias.
Do you remember the night of the ball, Rodrigue? Back in our days at the Academy? You, me, and Lambert grew weary of the festivities and stole away to train by ourselves.
How could I forget? The stars in that sky were a true sight to behold. We talked about all sorts of things that night. It was the first time we ever discussed our dreams for the future, and the last as well.
Lambert told us how he hoped to forge a peace between Fargus and the people of Sreng and Duscar.
Ha! He certainly did. And once he was named king, the man did his best to see it through. Sreng may have been a lost cause, but he worked tirelessly to bring Duscar into the fold.
I called him naive that night. His dreams sounded like the thing of childhood storybooks and cradle tales. But these days I wonder if I wasn't the naive one. He always took the long view of things, saw the whole continent unfolding before him. But me? I've lost too many over the years, and their blood clouds my vision. I could never see things now as he once did. Could there really be a pathway to peace?
Ah. You haven't changed one bit, Matthias. If you regret what you said to Sylvain, I suggest you find him and apologize before this goes any further.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
Lance of Vuin. Also, man, I'm so glad that whatever that the freaking Lance of Vuin is just always tied to the freaking side quest to Sylvain's, whatever it fucking is. Glad that continuity still kept in at the very least, despite being, you know, pain. I don't even have this. Ruin Sky when wielding it. What was the love cap for? 38? 41. Well, I'm probably not gonna get all of them, but I'm gonna at least get some of them closer. Man,
can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Leveling them up individually sure loves being quite pain. It's probably always the actual weaker ones. Everything that's not on my team at the moment.